Hello, America. I'm Buddy Chefman, and this is Chefman. Peace. There.
The Life and Times of a Pimp. Fly Guy. Today on Chefman Peace Theater.
Hello, America, and welcome to Chefman Peace Theater. Today's episode highlights a pimp. Yes, I said it, a pimp. His name is synonymous with greatness. He has been the Pimp of the Year in 1989, fresh out of jail after a 10-year stint. His name is the one, the only, Fly Guy.
Now, I met Fly Guy some years back ago, you know what I'm saying? He told me, I ain't pimping these hoes right, so I got to get my pimp game together. He said, every pimp needs a cliche. I said, a cliche? I said, don't you mean gimmick? He's backhand me, and then gave me a hug and told me, no, brother, you got it wrong. You need a cliche.
Cliche, or the honey that brings him to the hoes, was his way of living, but little did he know it would get him in so much trouble.
What do you think the odds are against 500 people all hitting the number on Martin Luther King's birthday?
So how much did you go down for?
It's a lousy 20 grand or so. But I would have had it all back if they just give me a lousy 2 or 3 more days.
Before going to jail, Fly Guy was known as one of the biggest pimps around, even to one point being on television and won Pimp of the Year with his slamming poetry and one of the hottest poems that has ever been spoken, called My Bitch Better Have My Money. That my bitch better have my money? That's something special. That was a piece of artwork for us pimps.
The final category is talent. Representing the Big Apple, Fly Guy.
I'm gonna try to do a little poetry for y'all. It's an original piece written by me, Fly Guy. And I want to dedicate this piece to all you players and all you ladies out there. The name of this piece is called My Bitch Better Have My Money. My bitch better have my money. Through rain, sleet, or snow.
Comes a Shakespeare.
My hoe better have my money.
I'm telling you, that boy's a genius. Tell it.
Not half, not some, but all my cash. Because if she don't, I'm gonna put my foot dead in her ass.
The Pimp of the Year is Fly Guy.
He took me under his wing. He gave me the game. And I must say it's been a good game ever since. Have mercy. Whew. But there is nobody, and trust me, I mean nobody in this pimp game that does it quite like Fly Guy.
I must be honest, there's very few pimps in the game that I respect more than Fly Guy. Nobody quite done it like him. Nobody quite represented like him. Nobody quite kept his whores in line like him. I remember one of my fondest memories of growing up watching Fly Guy is the moment where he was released from jail. I mean, it was on the news. It was national. They laughed him off, but he carried himself like a pimp. I couldn't have done it. But what made it more cool was the man had his own theme music. It was fly, definitely. And now the world will see that Fly Guy was free.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People primping sharp as razor blade.
On his first day of freedom, Fly Guy soon found out that the streets didn't respect them quite as much as they used to, as the streets have moved on without their favorite pimp, Fly Guy.
Yo, check out homeboy. Say, Dominic, brother out there, huh?
Look at the fish in his shoes. Girl, he must be a rock star.
The brother's walking on an aquarium. Say, brother, do you get nosebleeds way up there?
Maybe it's his dinner.
Oh, for crying out loud, it was mass hysteria. They'd stop respecting him and proceed to genuinely laugh at him. I mean, he's a pimp. He's a well-respected pimp. He's not just any pimp. He's Fly Guy. Come on.
You expecting a blood?
Say, brother, you been shopping at the Goodwill?
The brother's an endangered species.
He looks like a clown. Where's the Mardi Gras?
The disrespect was so much, man, caused him to go into exile. Nobody knew what happened to him for a long time. The pimp game was definitely missing him. Rumor was he had moved to a different part of town with his mama and started calling himself old school.
Let me tell you young punks something. I've been down on this hood a long time. I've seen a lot of things. I survived the Watts riots, gang wars. And you know how I did it? How? By standing my ground and having my homies watch my back. Word. So don't let nobody mess with your shit. Yeah! And like me, don't let nobody give you no shit. Yeah, old school.
Bartholomew? Bartholomew! Come here, boy.
Oh, shit.
What did you say, boy?
I said, oh, shoot, Mom. Shoot.
Didn't I tell you to clean your room?
Oh, Mom, come on. The gang needs me. I'm the leader.
Gang? You better get in there and clean that room in the next 10 minutes. Or else you're gonna be walking down the street with 3 shoes. 2 on your feet and 1 in your ass, sucker.
Thank you, Mama.
After years of fighting oppression, jail, setups, and the pimp game, Fly Guy returned back to the streets, giving hugs and bitch slapping one person at a time, letting the world know that there's only one true pimp of the year every year, and it's him, Fly Guy.
Told me, I ain't pimping these hoes right, so I got to get my pimp game together. He said every pimp needs a cliche. I said, a cliche? I said, don't you mean gimmicky? Backhand me, and then gave me a hug and told me, no, brother, you got it wrong. You need a cliche. So I say, what's the cliche? He say something, you know what I'm saying? Something that just let him know that you're there. Have mercy.
And that's it for today's episode of Chefman Peace Theater. Come back next time when we highlight more television and movie characters and the stories behind them. Maybe they're true, maybe they're not. Who knows? But follow us on Team 24/7 Comedy for more episodes. Thank you very much. Is that it?